Israel was recently ranked the safest country in the world for its response to coronavirus. It was amongst the first countries to stop flights from hotspots like Hubei, to implement lockdowns to protect its citizens, to place people who'd travelled overseas in quarantine, and to utilise the latest technology to detect when people broke those quarantines. As we speak, Israel is carrying out more tests per person than any other country in the world. Their labs carry out tens of thousands of tests a day, ensuring that anyone who needs a test gets a test. But how do you know if you need a test? Well, they've got an app for that. Agena records the places infected people had visited, so you know if you came into contact with someone who tested positive for the virus. There's no limit to Israeli ingenuity. One company developed an app that remotely detects the deterioration of COVID patients by sensing fluid accumulation from the sound of their voice. Even the military are innovating. An elite unit from the IDF created a low-cost ventilator. And speaking of ventilators, in a stunning act of generosity, the Israeli division of Medtronic released the blueprints for its ventilators so companies could mass-produce their designs free of charge. While countries around the world race to create a vaccine, 2 Israeli companies have already developed potential vaccines, which they expect to trial on humans by June. In Israel, nobody is left behind. Every life matters. When Israelis were stranded overseas, the government sent planes to rescue them, and as Israelis found themselves confined to their homes, thousands of food packages were delivered to the elderly. Rather than break Israel, the pandemic has united the entire country. And when Hamas attacked Israeli cities with rockets and declared they would murder every Jew in Israel, Israel responded in the way that only Israel would. They sent medical aid to the Palestinians, trained their medics, and treated their ill. To put it frankly, they responded to terrorism with humanity. Israel continues to be a light unto the nations.